Hi, my name is Stephanie Watson, and I'm making this video to tell you about an event I went to recently called Exposure and Profit. We called it EP3 because it was the third Exposure and Profit event. It was in Atlanta. And Kelly McCoskey puts it on, and she's from solosmarts.com. And I just really wanted to tell you that if you are looking for an event to go to, this is the event to go to, because it's a little bit of a smaller event, at least this time it was, and you're able to have plenty of time between speakers and for lunch and for some decompression. I think that was very good for people who consider themselves introverted to be able to decompress a little bit. As somebody coming from a serious social anxiety disorder called agoraphobia, I picked this event to go to first because of the people that put it on. Kelly McCoskey knows how to get the best people, the most honest people, the people who have integrity, who are not going to get you to just buy their stuff and then they don't care about you anymore. That's just not how they do things. And I learned so much that I cannot even verbalize at the event. And I'm just so thankful that I went. And I was nervous. I was scared all the way there. And I was nervous in the morning, the first speaker. I was so nervous that I had IBS. And I was really scared about, the bathroom. But I survived it. And it went okay. So I would definitely recommend that as an event to go to. If you're not sure about going to live events at all, the reason that you should go to live events is that you can build so many relationships that you already have online much deeper if you go to the same event. Plus, there's always going to be something for you to learn. I have been in business online for 20 years. I write a lot of content and write about how to do a lot of things. I typically don't do them because I'm always considered myself a service provider and behind the scenes. But that's probably going to change pretty quick now. I have had a business idea for a few years now that I just haven't fully implemented. Going to the event, I changed a lot of the ways that I'm going to do it. And I think it's going to be better for me. I was trying to do things in a way that probably wasn't really that comfortable for me. And that's one of the things I learned was that, number one, it's okay to be uncomfortable, but I need to do things the way that it works best for me and my personality and my time and what makes me feel good. And I definitely really like helping people. So through VA Mom Coach, I am going to help virtual assistants get their business off the ground, get their families on board, and get to profitability. And I'm going to do that by being honest about how much you can make, how much you probably won't make right away, and how you can make even more if you want to. And before I went to that event, I just really wasn't sure that I wanted to be out in the open because, to do this, I have to be me and you have to see me, and I'm going to have to do live webinars. I'm going to have to do one-on-one phone work. I'm going to have to do group coaching, create products and that type of thing. I love creating products. I've been doing that for years for other people. But I was nervous about being the face of my own business, and it's gone. I'm really not nervous now. I'm excited. And I just saw so many different types of people that do have their own issues and their own problems, but they're working through them and succeeding. And that made me realize that I have a lot to offer and a lot of experience that I can share with other people, and I can really make a difference. And that's what's been missing in my business. I deliver my products and my writing to my clients, But after that, I never knew what happens. It's just gone, and I'm on to the next thing. With this new business, I'm going to be, really knowing what happens to people, knowing how people use the information that I provide, and how it works out for them. And I think that's going to be a really good missing piece for my business going forward. And I think you can also find that missing piece of your business, the thing that makes it really work for you if you go to live events. And if you're nervous about going to live events, I highly recommend picking Kelly McCausey's Exposure and Profit event next year. You're going to learn new things. You're going to, I made some notes here because I keep forgetting what I'm trying to say. And you're going to be able to learn the right way to push through your comfort zone. Teresa said something to me when I was there that really resonated with me. When I had an idea, I would always do it the most complicated way. And she would say, what if it was easy? For example, I kept thinking I needed to buy this software, buy that software, do this, do that. But what I learned is, yes, all those things are wonderful, but don't make it something that gets in your way from succeeding. Just do with what you have, do the best you can do with what you have, and get your stuff out there. Don't wait till everything's perfect, because it never will be, and then you might miss the chance. I can't tell you how many business ideas I've had that somebody else has done and made a lot of money on because I didn't follow through. And that's the biggest thing that I've learned from going to this event, was that I know a lot of things. I have a lot to offer. I just need to follow through. And I really appreciate you, Kelly, and thank you so much for hosting this event every year and for making it the type of event that it is. One thing I really liked about the event was that, a lot of times when you go to an event, and I have been to events, but not internet marketing events in the past, and a lot of times it seems like it's just all about the host. But this wasn't like that. Kelly didn't even speak like a formal speech at her event. She made it about us. She made it about the people that were attending. She made it about all of us that were there, not herself. And I found that just extremely amazing, and I really appreciated it. And again, thank you so much, Kelly, and I can't wait to see you again.